It's a really compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. Welcome to Baton Rouge, Louisiana, and LSU Death Valley, home of the Bayou Bengals. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Texas A&M Aggies, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Aggies will kick it away to start us off. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play, looking to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Here we go, first third down of the game. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, they didn't get a ton here, Chris, but they get enough for the first down. The drive moves on thanks to a timely pitch by the quarterback to pick up what they needed.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Well, how about that? Another LSU wide receiver makes a big-time catch for the Tigers offense. Oh, just a couple names to throw out. How about OBJ? How about Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase, who right now arguably two of the top receivers in the NFL, all from LSU. And watching this young man right here, he's hoping he's next in line.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
LSU has moved into the red zone. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, looking for 6. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Now, this just goes to show you everybody makes mistakes. This quarterback is looked and viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in the entire country. But even he makes a poor decision, puts the ball into coverage, and he throws an interception here early in the game.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first down and still motoring. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
And in first down, right back to the running game. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks. And the Aggies looking to run some tempo here.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to
swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. What a catch! They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. They'll run it from the gun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, you played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State, Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early. I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team every single time we go out. Kind of control those emotions is the team that's going to end up winning.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be fourth down. The Aggies will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Using his legs on the scramble. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the...
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Play action here on first down. Moves to his left now, escaping the pocket. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Wow, that is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
How about the defense on this play right here? Chris, they go with a draw play to try to take an advantage of an aggressive defense that's pinning their ears to get upfield. But instead, it was almost like the defense was expecting the run. They're not surprised at all. They make a great play.
They lose 3 in that play, so now it's second down and 13. Important play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. The shotgun running play call. First down, looking for more now. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Aggies.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now, can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Quarterback making some changes at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. He finds his man. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. And as we break for the quarter, Kirk, it's Texas A&M on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the 2nd quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far, and they keep it going. Picks up the first, looking for more. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 20, inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front, initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Carr. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Running out of time in the pocket. Sacked. It's a loss. Back to the 6.
And the first play of this drive is a big sack for this defense. These are exactly the kind of plays that can kill a drive before you even get to third down. You cannot allow a big sack to start a drive like this.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The receiver grabs him. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Caught over the middle. It's Shabira. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Now there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he could get the yards after the catch, enough for the first down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field, going for it on 4th down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Looking downfield. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Grab down the middle. It's Barber. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game. The offense going with the hurry up.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here's the handoff. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23.
Chris, I know when we think about LSU, we go back to 2019. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Throwing off play action. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football.
Oh, and it's blocked.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is no good.
So off the blocked PAT, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Boy, that last carry, Chris, puts him right at 100 yards for the game. How's he done it? Because he's been patient. He's followed his blocks. He's let everything develop in front of him, and he's busted through for some big gains.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. As the first down is still going. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Aggies.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it 28-6. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Returner decides to field it. And the returner will be brought down.
And your LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. A deep shot to the right. And it's intercepted.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Fire to the right side, complete. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the Aggies looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Spins away from defenders. He stopped, but he gets a first down. The Aggies come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And at first down, they go right back to him.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball handed off. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Here we go, 3rd and short in the 7th play of this drive. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a play by this quarterback. We're talking about 3rd down. This is a critical time in this game, and he comes up with that play against this coverage. Everything's covered, uses his legs for not only a 1st down, but a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. They're pulling away 35-6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35, LSU 6.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Carr. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there.
And your LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
Went backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Shabira. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the 1st down marker. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Pump over the middle. It's Carr. That'll pick up a 1st down out of the 37. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. 1st down here for this offense. Looking to throw here. He escapes the pocket. Finds his target. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
He'll throw it now. Grab near the sticks. It's Shabira. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. There's contact on the throw. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. Oh, and he knocks it right through.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
LSU 9.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. He's got room to run. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Receivers are bunched together. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Now in third and very long. Looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Aggies will line up to punt it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is brought down.
And your LSU Tigers will take over. First and 10.
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, and almost intercepted again. A chance for a fourth pick. Brings up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Lets it go quickly. Makes the grab. It's Hubbard. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Grab behind the line. It's Shabira. And he runs at it out. That's a big gainer there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be 2nd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
2nd and 10 now from the 31 after the incompletion. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw it again. Caught behind the line. It's Shabira.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. First down, looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
35, LSU, 16.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Running back with the football. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Third down coming.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And your LSU Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
2nd down coming up.
And now the handoff.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play.
Let's go! Let's go!
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The short completion of the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. Who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Second down play coming up.
Here we go! Set!
Looking for a receiver. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. A play action, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide.
Let's go! Let's go!
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
Will be a turnover on downs.
And here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Breaks loose at the 45. But not out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today. That puts him over 150 yards today. Kirk, we knew he was going to be a focus coming in, but he has backed up the hype and then some.
Yeah, he sure has, Chris. I mean, all year long, he's been a dynamic playmaker. I'd argue one of the top in the entire country. And now, in a rivalry game, to be able to do this, well, it says a lot about him.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time. The Aggies will crank up the tempo.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Grab down the middle. It's Cross. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. It's a big pickup after the catch. More importantly, holds on to the ball despite taking a huge hit.
Yeah, Chris, that's the thing that really stood out to me. I didn't think he was going to be able to hold on to that ball because of that big hit, but he does. He doesn't get the first down, but he gets big positive yards, and more importantly, I think he gains more confidence in that quarterback to throw him the ball again.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. So a field goal attempt coming up now. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And your LSU Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm.
Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks into the open. Across the 40. Finally steps out of bounds after a long return. What a play by the defense.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. They've got the lead, but hadn't settled for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. An inside give now from the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Motion now from the tight end. We'll give it to the running back. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw caught on the left side. Touchdown, Aggies. This offense is still clicking.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. 2nd touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score. Texas A&M 45.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 19 set to kick this one away.
Bringing it out. It's Carr. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive.
LSU Tigers will take over. First and 10.
This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Brought down after a short gain. That'll wrap up the third. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. And as we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if this game can get a little bit more competitive. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. It's an option look. Oh, the ball comes loose. Touchdown, Texas A&M. A huge defensive score.
Touchdown, Texas A&M. Number 27 with the defensive score.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
52, LSU 16.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
And there's the handoff. He shreds the tackle. Tackle to the 35, good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down coming up.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Breaks into the clear right down the middle, end zone ahead. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Touchdown, Aggies. Still no answer for this offense. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
And the point after is good. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas A&M 59, LSU 16.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Looking for the wide out. Caught over the middle. It's Hubbard. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
Fires it to the wide out. Off target with the throw, incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver, but man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Second and 10 here. They're going to run it here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wide out. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception for the most...
Look out, he's in the clear. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. New set of downs for the offense. First and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Hill. He's past the marker and still going. Finding some room at the 25. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, Chris, that's a combination of really good blocking and outstanding patience by the back. He waited and used his vision and patience to allow that play to open up and then accelerated through the hole to give him that huge gain.
Grinding away with their running game. Headed for the end zone. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Texas A&M.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
66, LSU 16.
So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Well, obviously you're going to throw the football on third down. But, man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. It looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking for some space. It's Shavira. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running back still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking deep to the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receiver is past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really
deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
Point after, knocked right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Texas A&M offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Well, this one, defied everyone's expectations except this lower-ranked team. Nobody gave him a chance not just to win, but to blow out this respected team.
No, they came in at the very beginning of this game. You can almost feel it, a chip on their shoulder. Every single possession, they seem to be locked in on both sides of the football. Now, what can they do with a win like this, realizing how good they are capable of playing? Be interesting to watch down the road.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
10.